You thought I was feeling you? No. That nigga a munch. Nigga, either he ate it for lunch. Someone back, I get what I want. Like, you thought I was feeling you?
I wasn't ready. I gotta recover.
DIY.
Somebody, I don't know who, created a Drake AI voice that said Ice Spice lyrics to Munch. You thought I was feeling you? Why should I recite it when Drake himself, AI version, allegedly can recite it himself?
Stop playing with them, Riot.
You thought I was feeling you? No. That nigga a munch. Nigga, either he ate it for lunch. Someone back, I get what I want. Like, you
I wasn't ready. Emergency.
It's on my body, I get what I want, like, get what I was saying, bad, let's keep it a beam. Know to be mad, I'd be on the scene.
Hold on, Drake reposted it on his Instagram and he said, yo, this the final straw, AI. If y'all mad, if y'all get content strikes, you know who I think you should blame? Blame Drake. Drake made the call. Drake let us have all our little fun. He heard this shit, he was like, we're putting the end to that. UMG, it's time.
That is bitch how you shit at me. If you ain't a baddie, can't sit with me, storm.
If you're not a baddie, can't sit with me, just hits a little bit different when Drake says it. Like, how did AI know to say it in such a provocative voice? What song is it referencing that Drake was sounding so spicy on?
Munch, nigga, either he ate it for lunch. It's on my body, I get what I want. Like, you thought
I'm a baddie, I get what I want. I bet you are, Drake. Yeah, that nigga had to shut that down. He said that's about enough of that. Drake is acting unusual. AI Drake is acting unusual. These AI websites that are generating Drake type vocals, Kanye vocals, they're pulling from references from songs that already exist. Universal Music is asking streaming services to block AI access to its songs. Universal Music is probably one of the most aggressive when it comes to giving YouTubers content strikes. The world's largest music company, Universal Music Group, is asking major streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music to block artificial intelligence companies from using its music to train their technology. Confirming the report, a UMG spokesperson told the FT, "We have a moral and commercial responsibility to our artists to work to prevent the unauthorized use of their music and to stop platforms from ingesting content that violates the rights of artists and other creators. We expect our platform partners will want to prevent their services from being used in ways that harm artists." When y'all start giving a shit about artists? I'm trying to be unbiased here, but when y'all really start giving a shit about artists' well-being? When do these entities care about artists ODing? When do we care about what harms artists when these artists are getting killed in their hometown? This right here is about shmoney. Oh, AI is where we draw the line. You got to understand how big UMG is. Let me just put this. Here's a list of the artists that UMG represents. Kanye West, DaBaby, Common, Lil Wayne, Ja Rule, Smoke Perp, Q-Tip, 50 Cent, Nas, Jay-Z. Isn't it ironic, and Eminem is of course one of those as well, isn't it ironic that those were the first that went viral as AI voices? Now, I went on record earlier in saying that I completely understand artists wanting to protect their voices in the way that their brands are represented. I think that that's crucial. I think that some of these content creators are using their voices in ways that I personally, if I was involved in that, I would want to have that shit taken down too. They need to find ways to regulate this because the technology is moving a lot faster than the laws are. Nothing about this surprises me. I think if anything, I'm surprised how slowly they move to it. A lot of these YouTubers out here have received multiple strikes for doing and moving in the direction of creating these AI voices that are saying things that were never said by the original artist. But they should have known that was coming. Anything that's involved with UMG, be careful, because they will shut that shit down. Thought I was feeling you? Never want to be on the other side of a UMG strike. Them things is like gas after like bunch of beans. It just sits in the room after you let that go. That's how long their strikes last. They just sit on your channel. They got to figure out a way for the laws to be ahead of the access that some human beings have to this, especially kids. Because if you give kids access to something before, of course they're going to be used in ways that you least expect. These are not their voices. They're AI interpretations of their voices. But they're absolutely driven by the strong branding that these artists and these companies have worked on for years. So should they have first dibs and rights to it? Absolutely. But I think it's going to be a really dirty game when content creators get their channels striked up, they get them deleted, they're not able to come back, and then UMG turns around and develops their own AI department that then license out these rapper voices to the general public so that you can do it at your leisure. You're going to be paying a subscription service for the same thing that you've had free access to and the same thing that you got a slap on the wrist for even trying to do. It is a dirty game, but it's a business. I get it. And they should. The artist should profit. I just don't buy this whole, we're doing this for the artist's well-being. Nah, y'all want every coin that could possibly exist circulating around your damn property. I'm a baddie. I get what I want. Drake, I know Drake was heated. Drake probably was one of them type where somebody played it for him. They was like, bro, you hear this? And he was like, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah. I mean, I got a sense of humor. Everybody knows I have a sense of humor. Like, what's the big deal? UMG. Yeah. I mean, I need you to take this down. Would AI rap voices put cover bands out of business? Would Vegas shows just be animatronics like Chuck E. Cheese? Hey ya, go shorty, it's your birthday, another party like it's your birthday. Animatronics that do that is terrifying. I'm going deep in the conspiracy bag right now. Imagine the new jukebox is this, a jukebox that is owned and distributed by UMG. It has all these artists in here, but as a fun little party treat, you can get Billie Eilish to rap the song Billie Eilish. It's almost like those soda machines that have like 7 different sprites that you can get. Grape Sprite, cherry Sprite. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're in an era of the illusion of choice. But imagine a jukebox that is owned by a UMG, that is nothing but AI generated voices that can make any artist rap any song that is within their catalog that they own. DIYers, if you enjoyed this content, make sure that you hit the like button and maybe even consider subscribing. Come on, man. Stop being greedy. Peace.